something. Alrighty. All right, family. This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa. Hey, we are sitting here in the Taste of Love Factory. Was it Taste of Life Factory? Excuse me, Taste of Life Factory. And we're in a facility that brothers and sisters that have put together this is an ice cream or tofu ice cream factory that we see that they are doing some huge things. They have a beautiful factory here that is about creating tofu ice cream. And I want to go ahead and just give you all a glimpse that brothers and sisters are here in Ghana who have taken their time to process the tofu into ice cream to be able to produce a plant-based diet for those. These brothers and sisters here are adamant in that foods that you put in your body is a source of life, and that the source of life is what one can get longevity in. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and have our sister and sorry, go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name is Eliana.
Eliana? Yes. Okay, all right.
I'm one of the managers of Taste of Life.
Okay, all right.
In our factory, it's actually a vegan factory, it's totally safe, like no animal products. And I'm a vegan myself, and it's also one of the factories from the north, Israel. And what we do here is we use soya and wheat protein for the product. And we are thinking about health for the benefit of
Okay, so show us around whatever you have to show us. To show the people about this this tofu ice cream that y'all make and produce.
Before I introduce you to the food, I would like the comment to introduce you about this is our soya. That's the produce and everything. So if you will introduce you to it, then we move to the food section.
Okay, so this is the machine that does all the work.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. So if you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is, they come here, and Kohen translates to priest. They come here means the Creator has raised up and established. And I've been with the factory in Israel, and actually we came here in around 2000, but we wasn't in this facility. And we moved into this facility in 2010.
Okay.
In the last few years, we've seen a great rise in the vegan food market here in Ghana. And things have been progressively growing for us. Just to give you a little background, my brother Cohen here, he was with the factory in Israel when they started. I, unfortunately, but fortunately, for the plan of the Creator, yeah, I was deported out of Israel. And when I was in America, our spiritual leader had sent me to Japan to study about tofu making and about the process of everything that needs to be done. So when I was in Japan, I was able to learn about the tofu process, and we were able to, as a community, to pick up the machinery. And we sent it back to Israel, and I sent instructions to my brother, and he sent me back. He said, the instructions look like they're in Japanese. Can you translate it?
Mm-hmm.
So we got the equipment, and we began our factory in Israel. And then, like I said, we came here. So this is the tofu machine. What we do, we use soybeans that are grown here, organic soybeans that are grown right here in Ghana. We soak them, we grind them, we add purified water. They then are strained. You have what is called the okara, or the shaft comes out. We use all of it. The shaft, everything is used. to make patties, to make bread, different things, pastries. The milk is then cooked. It comes out from here. And from the hot soy milk, we're able to process it into the tofu, or we're able to process it into the soy milk, the flavored soy milks, or the ice cream. So this is the main machinery for here in our process of making the tofu. So from here, the tofu is curdled with a special salt, and we bring it over here to this table where it's pressed, it's cut, and it's put in cold water until it's time to be sealed. Then it's sealed and we're selling it. Now many of our products are being sold in many of the major international supermarkets here in Ghana. So if you go to them, you'll be able to buy our products, which is not just the tofu. We will show you it's many other different things. You know, this is how the tofu is sold in stores.
All right.
Like I said, because of in the last few years, the tofu and people making tofu here in Ghana has risen, I mean, a lot. A lot of people now are seeing the benefits of a vegan diet. Many of them because of health reasons. And now with the COVID, many of them are turning to natural vegan lifestyles, plant-based lifestyle to help with that. So as we go on, just to show you some of the equipment, this is a deep fryer here. This is an oven over here. This is, now that last machine that you see in the corner is what we use. It's a mixer where we use to mix what is called vital wheat gluten. And that's the protein that is extracted from the protein which is extracted from the wheat flour and is made into a powder. And when you mix it with water and spices, it has the texture of meat. And so that's where we make a lot of the so-called like seitan products, or alternative meat products. So this is the oven cooker here.
This is the what?
This is an oven or a steamer.
Okay. And so some of the products you make here are the tofu ice cream.
We make tofu. From the tofu also we make battered tofu. And from the wheat products, we make different types of burgers. We got three different types of burgers. We make a rice and bean burger, we make a wheat burger, and we make a soy burger. Also from the wheat, we can make sausages, sausage links. We can do also what is called shawarma or gyros. Some people know it as gyros. We do that. We also do kebabs from the tofu and from the wheat. So
wow.
It's a variety. And then the ice cream. We do 3 flavors right now. We're doing vanilla, chocolate, and peanut butter ice cream.
Wow. Nice. So now, what would you say the production that you all are putting out, possibly monthly, or how much, and where do you all distribute your items to? I'm quite sure it's throughout the world, probably.
Well, right now it's not worldwide.
It's not worldwide yet. Okay.
Right. We're basically here in Ghana.
In Ghana. Okay.
We're in the process because with COVID and stuff, we kind of slowed us down because we was in the process of moving into some of the other ECOWAS countries.
Okay.
In West Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing products in different areas.
Okay.
Like so we are basically here. The output is still kind of on the small level, but it's growing and the potential is just there.
Okay.
Like the Prince said, it's about the redemptive quality of it. Everybody's looking for the profit, but we got to look for, we come here to connect and to exchange with our people. To be able to bring some technology, bring some knowledge, and be able to share it so that they can the brother here, he's come now, he's learned many of the different things. All of our workers basically are Ghanaians. And, so we've come to share and assist with them. The brother here, Ephraim, he's also one of the managers here.
Okay.
And so we've come to bring forth this redemptive lifestyle so people, it'll be more than just about money, but it's about giving people life.
Right. Okay. So what do we got here?
Okay, like you said, there's soya, we make tofu out of it, and we don't just make raw tofu like cheese, but we also make battered tofu. This is battered tofu right here, and then we have soya burger that comes out of the okara. When you get the milk, the food, instead of throwing it away, we use it for burgers.
Okay.
And so we have soya burger right here, that's gluten free.
Soya burger. Okay.
Yes, and then we have the vital wheat gluten.
The vital wheat gluten. What would you use that for?
Okay, we make sausage out of it. We
Okay.
make wheat burgers out of it.
Wheat burgers.
And then we make shawarma. And then spicy chunks.
Spicy chunks.
And then this is the big roll. It's a big roll of sausage.
Big roll
So
sausage. All
we have
right.
the small size, and then we have the big size. And then these are the ice cream made from soya milk.
Okay. So that's the ice cream.
Yes.
All right.
We have 3 flavors: peanut butter, vanilla, and chocolate.
All right. I tell you, these look so good. I mean, it's unbelievable how they can trick the eye, and you think that, this is meat product, but this is all from tofu, from the soybean plant.
And we
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. And so, what are these right here
this is how we package our product. This is wheat burger,
Okay. Wheat burger.
and this is buttered tofu.
Buttered tofu. So you can render that down and melts like a butter, or
No, it's battered.
Battered.
Oh,
It's-
batter. I'm
it's
sorry.
Like, you
Batter
take
tofu.
some fish and
You put
batter it
flour
and the
Oh.
flour and the cornmeal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
and then
Gotcha.
you cook
We
it.
use cornmeal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we use cornmeal. And this is how we package the spicy chunks right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we package it.
Seaton. Am I saying that right? Seaton. Seaton.
Saitan.
Seitan. Yeah. Okay. Spicy. All right.
And then this is how we do the tofu kebab.
Tofu kebabs. Nice. Wow.
The one thing, Brother Kofi wanted to explain about the tofu kebab, when we were in Benin, we began to make the tofu kebab, and it caught on fast with the populace, the people in Benin. It's made everywhere on the streets of Benin today. But just from, they normally would make the kebab from meat. But now in Benin, the #1 item sold out on the streets is tofu kebab.
That's powerful impact. That's a powerful
Likewise in
impact.
Ghana, and I'm from Cape Coast.
Okay.
And the kingdom was actually the first people to bring soya products. I didn't know about soya until, I was introduced to the kingdom, and we started making tofu.
Okay.
And now in Cape Coast, everybody do soya kebab,
Wow.
and people love it.
Wow. All right. I'm ready to taste some of this right here. I'm ready to taste some. Yeah. Okay. So, what you gonna? What is you all's the people's most favorite or the most requested as far as the products you have? Is there one that sells more than the other, or used equally the same, basically? Yeah. Kebabs.
Well, really,
We don't really have it, but we can't say because it's like you get orders for this one, and then the next day you get orders for a lot of them, this ones, and then it's like you don't really have particular
Oh,
one
okay.
that people love.
And different people take different,
Right.
and
Different
different people
product.
like the tofu kebab.
Right.
That's all they order is tofu
Right,
kebab. Someone
right.
else might just get the burgers.
Yeah. So not necessarily one sells
Right.
way more than the other.
No.
Okay. Which that's powerful because what it's saying is that each product that you are selling are equally liked amongst the people. So that means then that y'all have a very consistent product that you're selling, that no matter which product it is, people love it. That's awesome. That's awesome.
So again, if anyone's here in Ghana and they're looking for the products, the main international supermarket that we're selling in now, where you can find all of this, is Maxmart. There's one at 37, and there's one in East Legon at ANC Mall.
Okay. Okay.
And we're in other places, but that's the main store that all of the products are sold.
What I find so interesting is that, one of the biggest topics that we talk about as far as Africa is concerned is that there are a lack of factories, distribution centers, and to see you all with this factory, it's very moving and very eye-opening that you all were able to root into an area and establish a factory producing a product. And so I think this right here is very encouraging for those who are looking at to relocate here in the continent, that they can do it. Because that's been a big topic, that people are like, are you able to start factories? Are you able to, be able to distribute product and stuff like that? And basically, I'm standing right here before you all who have been doing it since 2010. Was it here? Just here? Yeah, just here rather, in Ghana, right?
The first factory was over in 2002. 2002 was another part of Tema, not too far from here.
2002. Okay.
We consider this as a redemptive institution.
Okay.
Not just as a food factory, but we understand that we're working for the redemption of our people. And one of the things is everybody want to be a part of a good thing. And when you talk about good health, there's very few people that have it. I don't know if anybody ever met anybody that don't want to be healthy.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Definitely.
I'm from Ghana actually, and once I was born here, I can't tell you more about it because when I started off from Cape Coast, and when I started off, I didn't know anything about vegan. Actually, my family is like, when you say I'm a vegan, it's kind of weird. Like vegan, you don't eat meat, you don't eat fish, and it tastes nice. And people are not really conscious on their health like that. But now, when you say vegan, they're interested. They're like, you vegan? Yeah, I want to be like you. I want to, how did you get this size? How did you, how do you do it? They're interested. So the excitement, encourage us to, continue doing it. And it's the support that we need. If the support is there, we won't have any problem. And now people are really getting into health. Because before it wasn't like that. But now I can say people are really interested in health. And now COVID-19 came, people just want to be healthy. It's like they don't want to have anything to do with meat. When you talk about fish, my mother, my siblings, my younger brother now is a vegan because of me. And he was like, my children are not going to eat fish or meat. Yeah, I'm trying to let them be like you. So it's really encouraging, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited, and I know my family are too.
Culturally speaking, of course, Africa, and you could say it's highly orientated towards being meat eaters, fish eaters, poultry, and you can see in the world today veganism and vegetarianism is exploding all over the world. In Israel, as Mario has stated, we actually introduced the vegan line into Israel. Now, Israel is rated as one of the highest per capita countries, vegan countries in the world. So here in West Africa, there were no vegan factories, producing vegan food production factories. We're the first ones here, and of course, it didn't come without challenges. But again, our objective is to bring, if they call it health food, then we feel that our people deserve what is healthy. And so we're prepared to face them challenges and bring to our people what we know is good and right. There are many companies, they come in now with multinational companies come in with a large line of vegan products, but a lot of it will be GMO products, non-organic. Our products, we are very, very strict that it's non-GMO and that it is organic. So again, it's more than just saying that we're putting out a product for money, but we're putting out a product that is good and right for our people. And at the same time, grow with our people. You know, before all of these European countries and companies come in here and want to profit off of the wealth of our people again, let us as the people join together, profit from one another, and buy from one another.
Nice, nice.
We call it the taste of life.
The Taste of Life factory we have here, brothers and sisters, for those who have just joined in, that brothers and sisters here in Ghana have a factory that they have been producing tofu products and making a powerful impact on the community and the country, in the villages, that where people are recognizing that their health is the most important thing that they can contribute to, and that's themselves first. And what's that, brother?
Your health is your wealth.
Your health is your wealth. That is true. That's true. And so with these beautiful products that I've shown, I'm anxious to try some of these right here. You know, yeah. So I could just start from down here on the end, I guess. So we're gonna go, okay, this is the sausage. All right, sausage is here. Now, is this spicy? Okay, I don't do too well with spicy food, so okay. Very good. You know, with this right here, what I like about this is it's got the texture. If you close your eyes, it will fool you. It's got the texture. It's got a unique flavor to it. You can be fooled with this.
People was telling us, oh, you're a lion. Oh, this is meat.
Yeah. That's what they tell you. They say, you're lying, it's meat.
They said, oh, no, this one is meat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Just to mention there that many of the what they call chop houses in Ghana, they make rice along with the meat, or they'll make a stew along with the meat. But many of the chop houses, not being deceptive, but they buy the gluten and they make the same product that we make here, and they add it into their rice or they add it into their stew. And people never really know that they're not eating meat, but they're actually eating what is good for them. Yeah. So it's deceptive in a manner, but at the same time, it is very, very nutritional for them.
Very nutritional. All right, so what we got here next?
The battered tofu.
Battered tofu. All right, let me try this out.
Like filet fish, like they do the filet.
Yeah. That's amazing. I mean, there again, it'll fool you. I would think this would be like a battered fried chicken cutlet. You know, that right there, I tell you. Wow.
You can see it on a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Some lettuce, tomatoes,
Special sauce.
The sauce and all. Yeah. Now, I don't want to get too full off of this right here, but okay, what we got next?
This is wheat burger.
The wheat burger. And so y'all made mention that the wheat, is it separated or something? How do you come up with the
I
wheat?
was saying that the vital wheat gluten powder.
Oh, okay.
This powder is made from extracting the protein from the wheat flour. And then once you have the wheat protein, you're able to just mix that with the water and spices and produce all of the different meat substitute products.
All right. So what we got next?
This is rice and beans burger.
Rice and beans burger. Rice and bean burger. So people can get a good look at that right there. Rice and bean burger. Oh yeah, good. I would think this is a sausage, like a breakfast sausage or something. I mean, like a, breakfast patties. Yeah,
Well, one thing
that is good right there.
One thing we did when we was here, because we didn't want to be importing a lot of different products from outside. So we were, using all of the local stuff, local spices, local soybeans, everything. So, all of the spices and everything are coming directly from here in Ghana. Because in Israel, certain of the products will have a somewhat different taste because we're using different types of spices there. But the spices here, everyone loves it because they're used to it. It's part of their culture. So they taste it, they can identify with it.
Right. So you didn't try to bring some other country's flavors or seasonings and stuff that might be foreign to the tongue, but you were able to keep. That's ingenious right there. Yeah, that's ingenious. Most definitely. All right. So what we got going on to the next one?
This is the Okara burger from
The Akara. What is it?
Okara. That's the pulp from the soya after you extract the milk, the soya milk, the food,
Okay.
the soya burger.
It's a good different texture.
That's, the okara is a Japanese term, and it's really the pulp or the shaft from once you soak the soybeans and you grind it, and then you extract the milk from it. Then what's left, the fiber and all of that, is what you get in here, is the okara.
And a lot of places, they consider that just a byproduct and they will not use it. But we see that the okara is very, very nutritional, very good for you. The fibers, everything. It's very important.
Oh yeah, and I need fiber.
And then before they started going into like 100% meat, they were using a lot of these things for meat fillers.
Right.
Yeah.
Similar to what the Nasi was talking about, how deceptively they was doing things cheaper to to produce different products. Same thing they were doing with that. They were using them as milk fillers, and that's where they had to come up with 100% beef. In actuality, they needed to film some of the things that they were using to replace that.
Gotcha. All right.
This is shawarma from the wheat gluten.
Okay. Let me get up. My hands are filling up with toothpicks here. Put it right here. All right. Shawarma.
Made from the wheat gluten.
Made from the wheat gluten. I don't want to take too much of it because it's already been eaten. Oh, these are pretty thick. Okay. Now this right here is the gyro that you were saying, that we're familiar with. Yeah. The gyro.
From Greece, but
Yeah.
in Northeast Africa, they call it shawarma.
Mm-hmm.
Cut to shredded.
Yeah. The texture and everything is on point. It'll have you full, I'll tell you that. I remember the shawarmas when I was stationed over in Turkey. And they had shawarmas over there. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You see them at the restaurant, they have the meat on a rotisserie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They'll be slicing all the slices of meat. But this is in response to that type of meat. And you'll find that it's very nutritional. And again, a lot of people, they fail to understand that meat actually doesn't have a taste of its own. Primarily, the taste of meat comes from the spices that they add into it. So this is what we wanted to go back to. Actually the plants.
Well, yes, definitely. Okay, this is the spice one. Is it too spicy? It's not gonna kill me though. And this is the spicy chunks. Let me get a little small piece right here. Okay.
I bet you can't eat one.
Yeah, that right there. I can eat on that one too. I can eat on that one. Yeah. You'd swear that's meat. You would definitely swear that's
You
meat.
know, it's strange because we've had instances where we would be at, you go to a lot of different affairs and different things, you know, to promote the products. And you know, sometimes you tell people that it's vegan, it's not meat before they taste it. And I don't want to taste it either. That's not meat. But then, you know, if somehow they taste it, it's like they can't believe it. You know, or the next people, you just won't say nothing. You just let them buy it, and then they eat it, and then they say, and then you say, that was vegan. They're like, what?
Yeah.
That was nice.
But hey, you didn't tell them after that, they would say, oh, I want more.
Yeah.
50 years ago, you could never give me anything if it was not meat. No way would I have imagined that I would be so in love with a vegan diet. You know, my meal was the ribs and the chitlins and every other thing that was deplorable. But here, you talk about soul food. Yes. This is really the food for your soul. Soul being the inner organs of your body, and of course you need that, and need the nutrition that will sustain it, not destroy it.
Yeah, because you are what you eat.
All right. So since I've eaten my lunch, I'm ready for my dessert, the ice cream. Yeah. I'm ready for the ice cream. Yeah.
Well,
Let me get some spoons. Okay.
let's go around to the other side.
Okay, yeah, we can walk around here. So, folks, there again, this for those who just came in, we just walked through this factory here. It's Tofu Factory. They produce, they distribute throughout Ghana, and you just saw all the food and products that they make. I tell you that they have made a powerful impact on sharing their product amongst the Ghanaians who have decided they wanted to depart from the old meat and would embrace tofu. That I'm gonna tell y'all, it can fool you. It definitely can. It's the flavor, the textures. It's definitely delicious, and you know their model. I'm sorry, the name of the factory again. The Taste of Life. Taste of Life. Taste of Life, and it's just good to see brothers and sisters who have an important duty that they feel to share with the world about good, healthy eating, and that can bring on a longevity of life. And because we do know, coming from a Western diet, that we have struggled with diabetes, high blood pressure. We've dealt with the high cholesterols, you know, clogged arteries, heart attacks. You know, a lot of us are suffering back in the Western world. You know, I know just for my family speaking, you know, they have had to deal with those different physical impairments because of the diets that they've had. And so I think it's a great opportunity for you all to learn from these brothers and sisters who have been in this business and also in this lifestyle for many a year. And so where exactly are we in Ghana? Somebody just asked that question. Tema. Okay, so we're in Tema. We are just south of Accra. Is it south?
Greater Accra.
It's
Greater Accra, yeah.
east of Accra.
East of Accra. Okay, so this is Tema, Tema, Tema.
Community 25.
Community 25. Okay, and we're gonna walk through here. But would you please tell us? I mean, do y'all just ship just here in Ghana? Okay, so we know I got some people here on in Ghana that's on here. What stores did you mention that sells you all's product?
It was Max Mart.
Max Mart.
Yes.
Max Mart. Okay.
One at what is called 37, and there's one at ANC Mall, East Legon.
East Legon. All right.
We were in the Kuala stores quality, they are very, very difficult at times on paying their bills. So we've held up on them, but when they eventually pay their bill, we will be back in quality. We know that quality is one of the locations that people patronize, but we do want our customers to know our quality, that just as soon as quality is
As soon as they pay that bill. Hey, I know. Hey, it costs to run a business. You can't pay your bill. You can't give nothing away for free when it costs. All right.
In the meantime, they could go to Max Mart.
Max Mart. Okay, y'all heard it. For those who are in Ghana, y'all can go to Max Mart and you all can find their product. Let me give another shot of just what they're doing here with tofu. The vital wheat gluten. Let me get this burger. They do. Battered tofu. That batter was awesome too.
Seitan chunk.
Right, so they do it all, y'all.
So, you know, the tofu is refrigerated, but all the other products are frozen, and all you have to do is warm them up.
Okay. I'm ready to get to the ice cream. If you can open it up for me, sister.
What flavor?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not sure what you have.
There's a whole other section for you to come.
Another section? Okay, all right. I'm just gonna take one spoon and get a taste of this.
That's chocolate.
Cocoa baby got
Wow. And it's cocoa, it's from Ghana. Yeah. Man. You know what? You would think that's milk. That was a milk product. Man, that's great. All right, so we're gonna take you all to the other side here of the factory. We just came out of basically the processing room, and we're gonna head on over to this other side. I hope we can still have a signal. Now, brothers and sisters, y'all gotta realize that, you know, we can do big things here in Africa. We can do big things across the world. And as a people, you know, we are a black people. We are a people that, you know, are greater than what we actually, you know, believe that we are. And there are people out here who are, who have taken the lead and running a factory here that we've been discussing for quite a few years, I guess, in conversations I had with people about Ghana and Africa needs more factories. And here are brothers and sisters who have their actual factory producing tofu products. Okay, so what we have over here, brother?
Basically, this area is the ice cream production area.
Ice cream production area. Okay.
So, I mean, you have the soft serve machines.
Soft serve machines.
You have like a nut feeder, or a fruit feeder.
Okay. Yes, if you speak up a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
So they can hear you, yeah.
Also, you have the pasteurization, small pasteurization unit. And you have a batch freezer to do small batches of ice cream for experimental purposes and for production. These two here are the continuous freeze ice cream machines.
Freeze ice cream machines, all right.
These here are storage vats for the ice cream.
These big
refrigerated.
containers right here.
Yes.
Storage vats, okay.
Yeah. And this is the big ice cream pasteurization homogenization unit right here.
Pasteurization, homogenation.
Yes.
All right. And y'all see it, folks, right here. This is the ice cream processing room.
We only use natural products. We only use the best product that we can find here in Ghana to use, so that all of the products are very minimal as far as ingredients. You won't find a list of 20, 30 different ingredients. Like with the ice cream, it's basically just the soy milk. You will have the gums that are put in to help for the stabilization and the emulsifying agent. You have the natural brown sugar, and you would have the flavor. So everything we're doing is minimum and it's high quality ingredients.
Okay, all right. And please in my restaurant. So somebody, we gonna give y'all y'all got a website, or you happen to have a email address or anything like that? That okay? Are we moving on to another room or what? Okay, okay. So folks, y'all just saw that here is the ice cream processing room right here. We just came and left the tofu processing area where our brothers and sisters here are promoting a healthy lifestyle. The Taste of Life Factory is who the company is, and you know I applaud them for their efforts in bringing a vegan, plant-based diet to the people here in Ghana. Because we do know that different foods can bring on sickness, and well as other foods are doing out here. Let's, if y'all go ahead on with some questions that I can open it up for. Somebody asked, so Accra and Tema, is that the only regions that you all are distributing to?
That's the major region, but we do have people that come from
Okay.
we send to Kumasi and to the Volta area, and Cape Coast also.
Okay. So they seek you out. Okay.
Yeah.
Here. Okay. Okay. And do you all?
We can ship it to those different areas.
You can ship
We
it.
can ship to Kumasi. We can ship to basically any region.
And how do they contact you? You have a telephone number?
Yeah. Somebody's asking, is there a telephone number that they can call?
Yes.
Okay.
The phone number is 0355 058852.
Say that one more time.
0355 058852.
Okay. And what about an email address? Do y'all have any email address?
Do WhatsApp number
WhatsApp number. Okay.
is 0200 3306 40.
Okay.
0200 3306 40.
Nice. Now, do y'all have a website?
Yes, we don't have a website. We still developing it, but we on Instagram and we on Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yes,
Okay. And they can
the
look.
Taste of Life.
The Taste of Life, ladies and gentlemen, Taste of Life, that you can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, all right. And are there any parting words that you would like to say, my brother and sister, when it comes to motivating and encouraging our family out there in this lifestyle of vegan eating? You know, some people think they got to jump out there and just quit what they're doing and all that right there immediately. What would you recommend to the people?
Well, I would recommend, just as this factory is, this is a transitional type of diet that we're teaching people to get into. We're teaching them to begin to put different vegan foods into their diet. And as they begin to do that and get used to it, then they can begin to transition totally into veganism, you know. But they have to understand that we have to make that move because, like you said, our people are really suffering from the diet that they are consuming in the Western world. And they have to see that veganism is the alternative, the true alternative for us as a people. Because, I mean, even in Africa, a lot of them eat meat now, but if you go back a couple of generations, they didn't really eat meat like that.
Off the land.
They ate off the land. Meat was really introduced in the colonialization period. When the Europeans came and began to want to eat meat. Yeah. And they began to push that on the people. Because the people ate very little meat.
Like KFC.
Yeah. And now, lifestyle diseases.
Yeah.
Lifestyle. And meaning that you change the way, when we ate off the land, like the Cohen was saying, hey, we were healthier people, we lived longer, and everything, awareness. We have this awareness of, like I said, everybody wants to be healthy.
And just also with that is just that our people in the diaspora must know that you just gotta make a move. You know, all the time, you know, you might not have all the answers right then. You might not have all of the knowledge that you need, but you have to make a move because it's time for our people to get back to Eden, which we call Africa as the original name. So it's time for our people to come back. You gotta trust in yourself, you gotta trust in your people, and you gotta make that move. You can't, I mean, when me and my brother left the state, we didn't know what we was gonna do, but we got to Israel and things opened up for us. And we made a way. I think a lot of our people be looking for, you know, a ready-made solution. But it's not always ready-made like that. Sometimes you have to, you know, walk into the unknown. But you have to know that that's the right way to go. So our people need to really consider, you know, that, I mean, we hear things about African and African culture, and they hear things about American and that culture. But we have to know that definitely this is where we need to be.
All right, family. Hey, you all see it. Proof, as they say, is in the pudding, or the tofu pudding.
Oh, and you can make tofu pudding.
You can make tofu pudding, yeah. Oh, yeah. Proof is here. Our brothers and sisters are doing it big.
Tofu cheesecake. Yeah, tofu, everything.
Awesome.
So once you get to Israel, you see, I mean, even more products that because doing vegan over 50-some years, you know, we have created a whole range of products. I mean, anything that you can eat on that side, we can duplicate it with an alternative.
And you know,
Yes.
there's other stuff that we do it in orders. Like if you order it, we do it stuff like vegan cake.
Right.
We do like veggie pies. We do coconut rolls. We do spring rolls and all of that. They are vegans. But that you have to order in a certain quantity.
Catering
So we do catering services too. Wedding parties, any activities that you want to order vegan food, you can just contact us.
All right. All right. Well, hey, y'all heard it here first. Y'all are able to get a different taste of Ghana, what's going on. And a different taste is the Taste of Life Factory that we reside here in Tema, Ghana. All right. And you saw it for yourself. A factory ran by brothers and sisters who's doing an outstanding job, making a powerful impact within the community, within the country. And so I want to end, let me just say this right here, because you made reference, I know people might be inquiring, you have made reference of Israel, okay? And for those who do not know, that our brothers and sisters, some of them have lived there in Israel, Dimona, Israel. If you check out a couple of my videos, you'll see Ben Amin. I did a comparison of the In Fact and Ben Amin was our brother there with In Fact, you know, leading to taking the people out of America into another land like our brother Ben Amin did. Do your research on that. A-M-M-I, Ben Amin, A-M-M-I in Dimona, Israel. And is it the House of Peace it's called out there? The Village of Peace. The Village of Peace. It would blow your mind of what they have done since the 60s and how they are operating and thriving today. So do yourself a favor, educate yourself. With that, this is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa.